Okay, so I've had a lot of questions about the harnesses that Siggy and I use. So let's talk about that. I have three brands basically that I think are the most secure. So let's start with the first one. This is the Kitty Holster by Crazy K Farm. So they're US based. They're in Texas, I believe. And they're a pretty well known brand in the US. I know Jackson Galaxy used to endorse them. They're pretty good. I mean, I've had actually this one right here, the iconic leopard print one, for about 13 years, 14 years. So I've trained like 4 or 5 cats with it, and this is kind of like has kind of become Siggy's signature, I guess. It's what we put on the plushie and whatnot. But yeah, they're great. Obviously, they hold up. They last forever. Pretty secure. Like a lot of these, you know, they use Velcro. You kind of wrap it around and strap it down. They're very secure. I mean, like all three of these, you can literally pick them up by the leash if you wanted to. So I trust these a lot. This is, I think out of all of them, I mean, it's my favorite. It's one I've been using the longest. The thing is, if you're not in the US, it may be difficult to get these. They're usually on Amazon, but they're expensive because you have, you know, the import prices and all that kind of stuff. But highly recommended. I love them. Let's go to the next one. All right, here we have, you can actually see it, Olivia Cat Jackets. Now these guys are based, well actually this, I should just say this woman is based in the UK. They're handmade. A bunch of different patterns you can get. And much the same way, this kind of wraps around the belly. And, you know, Velcro's there, and then this one wraps around the neck, and Velcro's here. This one's interesting because the neck part actually can come off entirely. So, you know, if you have some issues getting your cat in there, it gives you a little more, you know, help there. These are pretty good, also quite secure. It's a little more minimal, you know, than the Crazy K, the kitty holster. But it works pretty good. One difference is if you line these up, the loop in the kitty holster is right in the middle, the loop on the Olivia Cat Jacket's in the back. I've heard this is more recommended because you're not, you know, pulling the cat. It kind of lets the cat do what it wants. But I actually leash train my cats, so they're used to having little tugs to go different directions. So I kind of prefer that. But I don't know, whatever you like. Let's look at the third one. Now this one, oh yeah, and the point of Olivia Cat Jackets, again, they're in the UK, so if you're based in the UK, this is probably going to be a more reasonable jacket than the kitty holster. And the third one is Maine Coon Mayhem. They're based in Australia. And they make these absolutely lovely handmade jackets. They have all kinds of really cool patterns and stuff. And again, this is like, I think, one woman. The Crazy K Farm's like, you know, an organization, albeit a family farm. But this is, like, again, one person who's hand making these. Yeah, and they're absolutely beautiful. They're a little more bulky than the other ones, which may or may not be good. This one has a handle. You can also request not to have a handle because she custom makes them. You send the measurements and they're all, you know. But these ones are super sturdy. Like I think these are probably the most secure out of all of them. And I also think they're the most beautiful. But again, they're pretty big. Like even when I put these on cigarettes, you can be a little immobile. But they definitely work. They work great. And they're based in Australia, so I think they're fairly reasonable to get in the UK and Australia and maybe other places. But there you go. Those are the 3 most secure brands I have come across. And I would recommend any 3 of these. So, you know, whichever you find you like or is easiest to get. Yeah, so that's that.